Head-on collisions, Brockton, Massachusetts. Good afternoon. I'm Neil Burns. I'm an attorney in Boston, Massachusetts, and I've represented a lot of victims of head-on collisions in Brockton. We've had a lot of clients from Brockton. There's a lot of courts there. The probate court's there, the Superior Court there, the District Court is there, and there's also a federal bankruptcy court session that's there. We have a lot of clients from Brockton, and we've unfortunately had a lot of clients who've been in head-on collisions in that area. There's a lot of people, a lot of traffic, there's highway going through the town. And these are tough cases. People get badly hurt. But in head-on collision cases, there's sort of three things you need to work on from a legal perspective. First is collecting information about the accident. Head-on collision, both parties could say that the other party came into their side of the road. They twist the facts. Fortunately, the police in Brockton have been very good about getting witness statements, things like that. Debris in the road helps a great deal in terms of where the accident itself happened, but sometimes cars get moved. People make things up. They say that the car was into their lane before. That's why they went into the other lane. They come up with all sorts of excuses. So that's the first thing. The second thing is we got to go to what your injuries are. I mean, it could be a horrible accident, but it might not be serious injuries. Many of our clients are fortunate not to have serious injuries, but many of our clients, unfortunately, have serious injuries. And so we need to document those. We need to get the medical records to the insurance company. We need to get our clients to a doctor to show that the injuries are permanent and how they affect the person, not just that they will always have a shorter leg or a arm that doesn't raise up to a certain height, but how does that affect someone with respect to their job, with respect to their social and physical and athletic activities that they were doing before. And the third thing we need to do is effectively communicate this to the insurance company, the insurance defense attorneys, and the court. We need to be very efficient and effective about getting this information to them, about letting them know how bad their insured was, about how hard the life is for our client, the victim of this case. We need to effectively get that to the insurance company because they don't often see it. They sometimes put you in a box, in a category, and that's the way they see you from now on. They're not going to budge. So we need to communicate that. It's not easy. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of patience. And some of the law firms, the mill law firms, the firms on TV and whatnot, they don't sit down with their client and go over how this really affects them, because that can make the big difference. We had that case in Brockton just recently where they didn't sit down. They recommended a certain amount of settlement. We got double the amount of money just because we sat down and said, okay, what's the injury here? And our client explained it and explained how it affected her. And we were able to change the dynamic, change the paradigm, the way the insurance company looked at it, and settle the case. If you've been injured in Brockton, anywhere else, head-on collision, or any other type of collision, call Burns & Jan, 617-227-7423. It's a free initial consultation. We want to help you. We're very effective. We care about you. Thank you.